In the ever-evolving geopolitical landscape of the Indo-Pacific, China's Type 815G electronic reconnaissance ship, notably the Tianwangxing, hull number 793, has emerged as a focal point of maritime tensions, particularly following its interception by the Philippine Coast Guard on July 12, 2025. The incident, occurring 69.31 nautical miles west of Cabra Island, Occidental Mindoro, within the Philippine Exclusive Economic Zone, underscores the strategic role of these advanced surveillance vessels in China's broader intelligence-gathering efforts. The Tianwangxing, shadowed by the PCG's BRP Teresa Magbanua, was accompanied by a China Coast Guard Zhaojun-class cutter, hull number 4203, and a People's Liberation Army Navy Type 052D class guided missile destroyer, Guilin, hull number 164. This deployment, coinciding with the Cope Thunder aerial combat exercise, the first to feature US F-35A jets in the Philippines, highlights the Type 815G's critical mission of monitoring multinational military drills and collecting electronic intelligence in contested waters. The Tianwangxing's presence in the Philippine EEZ sparked immediate concern, as the PCG's repeated radio challenges went unanswered by the planned vessel, while the accompanying CCG ship asserted China's jurisdiction over the area. Commodore J. Terriella, the PCG spokesperson for West Philippine Sea concerns, emphasized that the location lies unequivocally within the Philippine EEZ, not international waters, and cited the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, the 2016 Arbitral Tribunal Award, and the Philippine Maritime Zones Act to assert Manila's sovereign rights. The PCG's call for Chinese vessels to cease unauthorized patrols and respond to communications reflects a growing frustration with China's assertive maritime operations. The Guilin's helicopter landing exercises on the same morning further escalated tensions, signaling a robust Chinese military presence during a sensitive multinational exercise. This incident is not isolated, but part of a broader pattern of Type 815G deployments aimed at surveilling strategic regions and military activities across the Indo-Pacific. The Type 815G, or Dongdiao-2 class, represents a sophisticated evolution of China's naval intelligence capabilities. Commissioned on December 1, 2010, Tianwangxing was the first of its subclass, constructed at Hudong Zhonghua Shipbuilding in Shanghai. Measuring 130 meters in length, with a beam of 16.4 meters and a draft of 6.5 meters, the ship has a full displacement of approximately 6,000 to 6,600 tons. Powered by two SEMT peel-stick diesel engines with twin adjustable pitch propellers, it achieves a maximum speed of 20 knots and supports a crew of about 250. Its distinctive tower-like mast and curved sheer line distinguish it from the earlier Dongdiao-Y class, while its helipad and enclosed hangar accommodate Harbin Z-9 helicopters. Defensively, the ship is lightly armed with a twin-barrel 37mm Type 76 naval gun and two twin-barrel 25mm Type 61 anti-aircraft guns, relying primarily on its advanced surveillance systems for its strategic value. Equipped with cutting-edge signal intelligence and electronic surveillance systems, the Tianwangxing is designed for long-range intelligence collection. Its Type 756 fin curve mod radar, modeled after the Decca 1229, provides surface and navigation capabilities up to 46.3 kilometers, while an X-band ballistic missile tracking radar can monitor targets at an astonishing 5,185.6 kilometers. The ship's electronic support measures and communications intelligence systems, with an operational range of 926 kilometers, enable it to intercept radar and electronic signals from vast distances. Optical and electro-optical systems, including laser designators, infrared weapon directors, and third-generation visual tracking cameras, offer ranges of 18.5 to 185.2 kilometers. Satellite communication systems facilitate real-time intelligence relay and potentially support unmanned aerial vehicle operations, making the Tianwangxing a formidable asset for monitoring military exercises and missile tests. The Tianwangxing's recent activities align with the operational history of the Type 815G subclass, which includes 4 known vessels: Tianwangxing, Tianlangxing, Tianshuxing, and Haiwangxing. These ships, distributed across the plan's East, South, and North Sea fleets, have consistently been deployed to monitor high-profile multinational exercises. For instance, since 2017, Type 815G vessels have surveilled the biennial Talisman Sabre exercises in northern Australia, with Tianwangxing and Haiwangxing observed in 2021. In 2022, Haiwangxing was shadowed by the Philippine Navy for 3 days in the Sulu Sea, and during the Balikatan 2024 exercise, Tianwangxing operated near US, Philippine, and French naval forces. Indian sources have also reported its presence near the Andaman and Nicobar Islands, where it lingered in India's EEZ for nearly 2 weeks, and it has been photographed near Australia's Harold E. Holt Communications Station during intelligence operations. These deployments underscore China's strategic use of the Type 815G to assert influence and gather intelligence in contested maritime zones. The estimated construction cost of a Type 815G vessel, ranging from $300 million to $500 million, reflects the significant investment in its advanced surveillance and communication systems. The subsequent Type 815A subclass, with enhancements like flat-top cylindrical radomes and radar cross-section reduction, indicates China's ongoing commitment to refining its intelligence-gathering capabilities. However, the Tianwangxing's operations within foreign EEZs, such as those of the Philippines, India, Japan, and Australia, have drawn criticism for violating international maritime norms. Host nations argue that these activities infringe on their sovereign rights under UNCLOS, particularly when vessels like Tianwangxing fail to respond to communications or conduct military exercises in disputed waters. The July 2025 incident off Cabra Island exemplifies the delicate balance of power in the South China Sea, where China's maritime assertiveness meets resistance from regional players. The PCG's proactive monitoring of Tianwangxing and its escorts reflects the Philippines' determination to uphold its EEZ rights, especially during high-stakes exercises like Cope Thunder. The presence of a planned destroyer and CCG vessel alongside the reconnaissance ship suggests a coordinated effort to project power and deter interference with China's intelligence operations. Yet, the refusal of Chinese vessels to engage with PCG communications highlights a persistent challenge: the lack of transparency and adherence to international norms in China's maritime strategy. As tensions simmer in the Indo-Pacific, the Type 815G's role as a silent observer of military activities will likely continue to provoke regional unease. Its ability to collect vast amounts of electronic and communications data from hundreds of kilometers away makes it a critical tool for the plan, but also a lightning rod for diplomatic disputes. The Philippines' response, grounded in international law, sets a precedent for other nations to challenge unauthorized operations within their EEZs. Moving forward, the international community will closely watch how China deploys its Type 815G fleet and whether it adjusts its approach in response to growing regional pushback. For now, vessels like Tianwangxing remain at the forefront of China's maritime intelligence efforts, navigating the fine line between strategic surveillance and provocation in one of the world's most contested regions.